album. What actually brought you guys together?
I called him and asked him if he wanted to produce this record, and that was January 2010.
Stevie Nicks is a singer-songwriter known for her career with the British-American rock band Fleetwood Mac. She changed the fortune of the band for the better after joining it in 1975. After joining the band, she created history with her second album, Rumors, which won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year and was eventually certified 2 times Diamond. Her second album, The Wild Heart, also received platinum certifications, establishing Nicks as a solo artist. She had many friends in the music industry and invited them to play music on her albums. The stress of working so hard had a toll on her mental and physical well-being, and she developed a drug addiction problem. The talented singer struggled hard to overcome her substance abuse and was eventually successful in leaving this troubled part of her life behind.
House that I don't really live in all the time, and so we just turned the whole house into a recording studio, and it was a blast. It was the best time I've ever had, the best year of my life.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Net Worth Now, where you get to see the lifestyle and net worth of your favorite celebrities. We hope you enjoy these videos, and if you do, please remember to hit the like button and comment below who your favorite celebrity is so we can feature them in an upcoming video.
Her full name is Stephanie Lynn Nicks, also known as Stevie Nicks, the reigning queen of rock and roll. She was born on May 26, 1948 in Phoenix, Arizona, the United States, making her 73 years old at the time of this production. She stands at 5 feet 1 inch, or 155 centimeters tall. Nicks has started a charity foundation titled Stevie Nicks Band of Soldiers, which is used for the benefit of wounded military personnel. In late 2004, Nicks began visiting Army and Navy medical centers in Washington, D.C. While visiting wounded servicemen and women, she became determined to find an object she could leave with the soldiers that would raise their spirits, motivate, and give them something to look forward to each day. She eventually decided to purchase hundreds of iPod Nanos, load them with music, artists, and playlists, which she would hand-select and autograph them. She now regularly delivers these tokens of her appreciation, bringing her closest friends, such as Mick Fleetwood, along to share the experience. Nicks' only marriage was to Kim Anderson, the widower of her friend Robin Anderson. They married in 1983, soon after Robin Anderson died of leukemia, and while Belladonna album was at the top of the charts. Years after their divorce, she reunited with her stepson when he was a teenager, putting him through college, and she has maintained contact with him ever since. Nicks has been romantically linked to Lindsey Buckingham since 1966, briefly to Mick Fleetwood in 1977, Eagles drummer-vocalist Don Henley during the late 1970s, and briefly to Eagles songwriter J.D. Souther. In 1979, Nicks had an abortion after becoming pregnant by Henley. She connected with Jimmy Iovine, who produced Belladonna during 1980-81, and with Eagles and James Gang guitarist Joe Walsh during 1983 through 1986, to whom she referred in 2007 as one of her greatest loves. But the couple could not sustain the relationship because of mutual drug abuse.
To do that for the first time?
It was easy and fantastic. The songwriting process for me, I've always kind of kept to myself.
Stevie Nicks was born at Good Samaritan Hospital in Phoenix to Jess and Barbara Nicks. Nicks' mother was protective, keeping her at home, more than most people, and fostered in her daughter a love of fairy tales. As a toddler, Stephanie could pronounce her own name only as TD, which led to her nickname Stevie. Her father's frequent relocation as the president of Greyhound had the family living in Phoenix, Arizona, Albuquerque, New Mexico, El Paso, Texas, Salt Lake City, Utah, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. With the Goya guitar that she received for her 16th birthday, Nicks wrote her first song, titled I've Loved and I've Lost, and I'm Sad But Not Blue. She spent her adolescence playing records constantly and lived in her own little musical world. While attending Arcadia High School in Arcadia, California, she joined her first band, The Changing Times, a folk rock group focused on vocal harmonies. Nicks met her future musical and romantic partner, Lindsey Buckingham, during her senior year at Menlo Atherton High School in Atherton, California. Her friend Lindsey Buckingham formed a band called Fritz with Javier Pacheco and Kelvin Roper and invited her to join. She became part of the band in 1968, and they performed live opening for famous musicians like Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin. Fritz disbanded in 1972. Nix and Buckingham joined Mick Fleetwood's band Fleetwood Mac in 1975. Their first album with the band was Fleetwood Mac in 1975. Nix sang the hit single Rhiannon. The band released Rumors in 1977. The band members were going through a difficult time and were hoping for success. The band, which features her single Dreams, became a bestseller and won a Grammy Award. She performed in Tusk and Live. Her debut solo album, Belladonna, was released in 1981, which peaked at number 1 in the U.S. Billboard chart. The album received multiple platinum certifications and established her as a solo star. The Wild Heart, her next studio album, was out in 1983, followed by Rock a Little in 1985. Both the albums were acclaimed platinum status. She took a break from her solo career for a period of 4 years and returned with The Other Side of the Mirror in 1989. She came up with the album Street Angel in 1994. The album did not do well, forcing her to take time off to get over her drug dependency. The band members of Fleetwood Mac reunited in 1997 for a tour called The Dance that coincided with the 20th anniversary of the release of the band's highly successful album, Rumors. The tour was a huge hit and gave Nix the much-needed confidence to move ahead. In 2001, she released Trouble in Shangri-La after going without a solo album for 7 years. The album did well and received gold certification in the US. Her album In Your Dreams was released in 2011 and coincided with the 30th anniversary of the release of her debut solo album, Belladonna. In 2014, she released her 8th solo album, 24 Karat Gold, Songs from the Vault, which debuted at number 7 on the Billboard US chart. She then joined Fleetwood Mac for the On With the Show tour. In her entire career, spanning more than 5 decades, she has appeared on several television shows, which includes American Horror Stories, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, The Late Show with David Letterman, American Idol, Saturday Night Live, and many more.
And I'm like, to myself, I'm like, he doesn't really think that we're going to actually write a song here in this room, in the same room together. And he just starts playing guitar, and we have microphones like this.
Nix is the highest paid singer in the world, pulling in an astonishing $82 million between November 2020 and November 2021. She owes her fortune to smart stock investments, substantial property holdings, lucrative endorsement deals with CoverGirl Cosmetics. She also owns several restaurants, the Fat Nick's Burger chain in Washington. A football team, the Phoenix Angels, has launched her own brand of vodka, Pure Wonder Nix. As of 2021, the American singer is estimated to be worth $245 million. She has a home in the Pacific Palisades portion of Los Angeles. The house has 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, with over 7,000 square feet of space. This house is in such a cool part of Los Angeles. There are most likely amazing views of the Pacific Ocean from the backyard of Stevie's home. She has a great pad to give her inspiration for music. There is so much space, and the house also offers a very airy feel. The house comes with a pool and a hot tub as well. In her garage, you'll find an Austin 7. A Jaguar XK120 Roadster, a Ferrari, a BMW 7 Series, a Porsche Carrera, a Bugatti Veyron, a Range Rover, and a Chevrolet Chevelle.